I feel like what makes a good person is that for starters, you need to stop questioning if you're a good person. If you have doubt, you shouldn't question if you are the thing you believe yourself to be. And also what makes a good person isn't not to do bad things, like you don't steal, or you don't partake in things that people have told you that is bad. You don't drink, you don't do drugs, you don't commit to being a menace in society.
Just get out. Can't stand y'all. I feel sorry for your mother. What you say about my mama?
Or is to have good conscience, you know what's right and what's wrong, to have good morals. For example, you're in the line and an old lady hasn't got the right money to pay for the item that she wants to buy. It could be dog food, cat food, whatever it is. So you put it on yourself that you will go out your way and help this old lady, this stranger you don't know, and give them the money to pay for the item that she wants to have. Does that make you a good person? Or have you just done a good deed to help a fellow stranger? There's a difference. I believe we mix both the idea of becoming a good person and doing good things, because we already label ourselves as not a good person. We see ourselves as that, and then we don't like ourselves, we struggle. Then we go on to wanting others to see us as a good person, because if they see us as a good person, then maybe one day we might think we are. Or maybe that's just my insecurity, I don't know. People who do want to be seen as a good person strive for that title, and I'm one of those people. I want people to believe I'm a good person because I believe I have no intentions to harm anyone. And I believe that these tropes and these things basically enable what a good person is. But that's not true. The only reason why we want to be called a good person is because how comforting it is. It's a nice thing to be called a good person and to be put in such high regard. People can call us a good person, but we can always think to ourselves, are we even a good person? It's not good to steal, it's not good to hurt someone. Hell, in some religions, it's not even good to step on a bug. There's a lot of things in the world that deem us as not a good person. Those things in the world aren't even our opinions. They're other people's opinions based on what they think is a good person, what they think is right and wrong. And if you ask me what I think, well, I don't think it even matters. No one really cares if you're a good person or not. So why should you care? People who want and strive to be seen as a good person ultimately fail and end up doing shit that's taboo and doing things that they didn't want to do in the first place because it didn't seem right to them. So now they don't question if they're a good person because they have this label on themselves that they're not no more. And some of them don't even give themselves a second chance to redeem themselves. To put it in this way, it's like a cycle. We start off putting in work to make ourselves be seen as a good person, but because we're so focused in this idea of wanting to be a good person for other people's approval, we end up fucking up, and then we repeat the cycle over and over again. You are no different from a man or woman that donates money to charity. You are no different from a priest. You are no different from a dog carer. All these people that are held in such high regard and labeled as good people. You are no different from them. You are you, and you're always gonna be you. And to follow this idea that you always gotta prove to people that you're a good person, always gotta do these good deeds, always gotta do these good things, you're gonna get exhausted, you're gonna overwork yourself. In the most corny way possible, be the best you can be, because whether or not if you're a good person, it doesn't matter because people don't look for a good person, they look for you.